Hello, my name is Adriana Teodoro-Dier. Welcome to True Guidance Tarot. I'm an intuitive reader with a message for the earth signs. This is for Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Before I get to your readings, I have really two exciting things to share with you. One, I am still continuing discounts on the personal intuitive readings for the rest of this month. So I invite you to check them out, trueguidancetarot.com. And second really awesome piece of news is that I have a new kind of reading, a new offering called Soul Integration. It has to do with karma and this lifetime and your past lifetimes and where you're going in this one. So if these are of any interest to you, I invite you to check out my website, again, trueguidancetarot.com. And let's get straight to your reading. So I have to say the energy of this reading is a little bit tough for me to deal with, so please bear with me as we get through this. The energy around you this week, we've got the Three of Swords, the way you're feeling about it, Six of Cups, and then our story or outcome. Whoops, your Six of Cups is sliding. We've got the Ace of Fire, Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands, but then we end in the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so this is an interesting little spread going on, but there's something in your environment this week that is going to trigger you into a pattern from childhood where you felt quite isolated and quite alone, where I feel you felt that you didn't feel heard or understood. And so there's just something that's going to happen this week that has the potential to do this to you, where you're kind of like, and as a result, you pull back, you retreat into yourself, you kind of disconnect from the world. You just kind of like, because you're revisiting this hurt. This is strengthened by the appearance of this Six of Cups card, which is often talking to me about the childhood. And that's exactly what's happened, because we tend to experience some kind of trauma or hurtful event in childhood. We also gloss over it so that we can get on with our lives, right? And so this card invites you to revisit that moment where the glossing over happened. Now, for a lot of you, this is a kind of deep and complicated process, because we're not talking about going back to visit those old hurts, because that's only going to bring you further down into the pit. But I just want you to be aware that something is going to trigger something with you this week. And our outcome is so interesting because we have all of this fire. We've got this birth, the creative spark, the Ace of Wands, going to the Queen of Wands. So the mastery of that creative spark, someone who understands independence and the joy of giving her creative projects into the world. And this doesn't mean that you're literally a painter, a musician, or whatever, but it means that you're able to express your ideas fully. You're able to find joy in things. You're able to find the flow in things. And that second chakra of yours is open and flowing and engaged. But it's mostly that independence, that strong independence that I'm getting here. Because we end with the Three of Pentacles. And here's where the energy just seems to fall flat. We have this beautiful glowing thing. And then it's like someone throws earth on the fire. And the fire just goes... Because the Three of Pentacles can talk about building things with other people, it also talks about teamwork. But I don't know if you can see her expression. She's bored out of her mind. She's like, yep, same old routine. So you've got this flower, this creative flower that's made of fire, that's wanting to burst and bloom and wanting you to bring much more of your creativity and your independence, your charisma, all these things to whatever this project is. But you're just kind of like, nope, I'm just going to do my same old routine, just going to do things the way I've always done. And again, because you've decided to retreat because it's too painful to go to this place, you're cutting off that creative potential that has grown in you since this time, but it's not being able to be expressed. So I wish I could give you some specific advice. The best I can give you is awareness right now, because the shutting of all these things down is stilting and stunting that fiery energy in you that connects you to your heart, to your passion, that's going to make you feel a lot more alive and a lot more purposeful. So if you've got questions about, a practical step with this, feel free to reach out in the comments. And, of course, I want to connect you with products that are good for you, but I really do feel the specific person that this is meant for, I do feel you would benefit from a reading. So if you're feeling that as well, please check out my website, trueguidancetarot.com. There's just a lot in here, and it's a lot to wade through on your own. So I don't want you to feel like you're unsupported with this message. So I hope that you have a good week, and that you're able to glean some kind of helpful hints, tips, wisdom from this reading this week. I understand the energy was a little bit heavier. So I look forward to seeing you next week, and have a good one.